YouTube, what the Thrones of Britannia crap is going on? I have an awesome replay here for you. This is going to be none other than Agony Achilles and Agony Panda Warrior, a couple of the greats of Total War multiplayer, no doubt. These guys very versed in competitive multiplayer, both winners of tournaments and a lot of experience in the game. I saw them play Shogun 2. I saw them play Rome 2. I've seen them play this now, and I think you all are going to like this. They have a very fun battle for us. So we've got Searson, however you say it, Mide. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce these guys. Let's take a look at the army compositions. Royal Bodyguard, Spearmen, Sword Bands, Elite Black Blades here. Alban Axe Warriors. We've got some Highland Levy Archers, some crossbows, and then some Alban Horsemen and Mormer Horsemen. There was rules here, so it's max 4 the same, max 2 axes that were greater than 800 in cost, no upgrades, no berserkers. This is also fought in the beta patch that's out there right now. So we've got some archers, levy archers mostly, a general's bodyguard, some spearmen, wood spearmen, gallow glasses, which is going to be some cool two-handed infantry. And then look at all the skirmisher horsemen here. Levy skirmisher cav and mailed horsemen. So should be an interesting battle. Now that we've seen the armies, let's kind of jump into it. I'm looking forward to this because, like I said, I know both these players, very capable players. This is an interesting army here. I believe this is Panda Warrior on this side. Look at all those bowmen up front. It's a ton of bows. And then here's his mailed horseman on this flank. And it looks like his gallow glasses standing on the flanks too. Looks to be heavily armored two-handed axeman. And then here's his wood spears here. Interesting light spear unit, maybe to protect them from a cavalry charge. You can see the two players looking for a bit of position here. So Achilles going to reposition his army. And his range component, these Highland Levy Archers. Who's up for a scrap? Oh boy. Let's see, here comes all the Levy horse skirmishers, horse boys. Yeah, both players just getting ready for a drawn-out skirmish here. I'm going to fast forward for just a second till we get to the action. Looks like this battle's going to last for quite a while, which means you can probably expect to see a bit of a protracted skirmish. I'm assuming these horse skirmishers are wanting to get in here, get some javelins in on this flank. Yeah, oh my goodness. I think these black blades that just took that hit, maybe? No, Alban Axe Warriors, my bad. Didn't see the axe. That was a pretty good shot there in the flank, taking out 20 infantry. There was a shield wall formation, but that was definitely a hit. That is a significant skirmish line with no real infantry line here. The infantry's on the flanks. The center of the Mede army, or Mede, however you say it, Mide, I have no idea. But the center of their army is going to just be a false center, basically, that's meant to skirmish away and bide time while the cavalry and a few scattered infantry can hold. So it should be very interesting. The shield formation is real here from Achilles. It is a very cool looking formation here. They spread a little thin for my liking still because of this Attila engine, but I mean the shield wall does look freaking awesome. The question is, does it work? Look at this square formation here. So the skirmish phase is going to get underway. Check out the horse skirmishers. They're going to come in here. Are they going to try and get some javelins thrown? I kind of expect to see these guys maybe try and skirmish down some of the enemy cavalry, but the bows and crossbows are thinking otherwise, and they're keeping them at bay. Got a cavalry still to threaten this flank there, and the general's royal bodyguards keeping an eye on it. This spear square is taking some pretty significant damage from the surf archers. But neither player wants to commit the infantry fight just yet. Obviously, Panda Warrior wouldn't want to commit to that fight because he's outnumbered by the infantry. I don't know if it's out quality or not, but he outnumbers. I like how this is playing out slowly. Haven't seen a lot of this since way back in Rome 1, where players really took their time with the skirmish phase, which was a common occurrence back then when players were very keen to use up their archers and use the advantage of the archers, and you would have these early skirmish phases where players were really jockeying to see who was going to control the ranged battle, because a lot of times that would dictate the terms of the melee battle. So this is definitely kind of a throwback, it feels like. We have a cavalry charge here. Nope, just fainting.
Our general is under attack.
Ooh, that bodyguard engaged over here. Let's go check that out. So the royal bodyguard takes on the mailed horsemen, and there are some Alban Levy spears. So I'm not sure that the mailed horsemen are going to be in a great engagement here. So now there's spear support. That ought to wrap up in favor of Achilles. Those mailed horsemen are putting up a heck of a fight, but they're going to drop here. So some infantry and horse skirmishers. Look at this. Just going to push around the main infantry flank, and that main infantry is very hesitant to come out of a shield formation because of all the archers. And the outnumbered skirmishers of Achilles are keeping way back away from the main skirmishers of Panda Warrior, and they're trying to do some damage. They're using their flaming arrows against some of the skirmish cavalry. So the skirmish cavalry still playing it safe. Check out these gallow glasses. Gonna charge into the spear square. Ooh, they're gonna take some nasty hits from the flank though. And then here's some main engagement, some spearmen taking on some of these axe infantry. Gallow Glass is going to take a charge from this cavalry. Wow, those spearmen took a savaging from the Gallow Glasses. So we've got a fight on this flank. And then over here, this wrapped up in favor of Achilles. But Panda's got a massive flank push coming. Some wood spears coming through here, and then the skirmish horsemen are about to make their way through. Let's see whether they can get the Moramor horsemen. Moramir? However you say that. Here comes the main infantry fight. Again, after a bit of a protracted skirmish and position battle. Gonna get a nice infantry fight here. Let's check out all these units committing to battle. There's some sword band coming in. Here comes the horse skirmishers.
Our warriors flee the battle.
Let's see how things are going. These Gallow Glasses are hitting hard right now. We've got some household horsemen chasing away the royal bodyguard, so a chance that the general for Achilles is going to die here after having had some initial victory. There are some spears semi-nearby, but the archers are firing in there. We go back here, the archers for Achilles falling back, but being heavily pursued by the horse boys, who right now are pretty successful in the cleanup, and this sword band is going to take a huge rear charge from these mailed horsemen. Don't know how. Oh yeah, they're getting some damage done. Then here comes the household cavalry as well. So Achilles is going to lose his skirmish component. His infantry's holding strong. Yeah, even the Gallow Glasses are starting to kind of give way here, so Achilles definitely holding strong in the infantry fight. Hopefully they'll open up a blood DLC or something for this too. The horse boy's actually taking a little bit of damage here, but causing a lot of damage too. The only thing that's left is these Alban crossbowmen. I like this. There's a lot of unit variety because of the rules they set up here, where it was max 4 the same. So I think that was a nice touch here. Let's watch these horse skirmishers. These javelins should cause some pretty intense damage at close range. Nice job turning his infantry towards the javelins, though. Is he going to try and form up? His men are tired. So the infantry fight wraps up in favor of Achilles, but he's having to try and run down these archers. They do have some mailed horsemen supporting. And back here, the horse boys still attacking the crossbows. The household horsemen still very much alive. There's a little bit of infantry fight still going on here with some wood spears, and then we've got some archers. So still a lot of skirmishers left for Panda Warrior, and this is going to be a fight to the finish here as the archers now try and finish off the infantry who's pursuing them. And it's going to be point-blank shots. Those are the black blades? No, just a sword band. I can't ever pick them out. I'm so stupid. Alright, here we go. A lot of units left on the field for Achilles, though. These Alban Axe Warriors, if they catch these archers, then it's going to be bad news for Panda. Let's see if Panda is on top of the micro here. Oh, just barely he's going to get him away. And then the skirmishing continues back here. Does he have enough ammo to get the job done is the question. These surf archers definitely still causing some damage. The mailed horsemen coming in and cleaning up some of the pursuing infantry. And then the horse boys here skirmishing down the Alban Axe Warriors. It's going to be infantry down against skirmishers and cavalry, which is never a place you want to be as an infantry. Wood spears doing a good job of keeping the fight going. Let's see, these Alban Axe Warriors are going to be under some pretty intense fire here. And they're going to be harassed by the cavalry probably. After being weakened, they'll be charged. There was a few Alban Axe Warriors over here that get cleaned up, and I'm imagining that that same thing's about to happen to these. Here the wood spears are being surrounded. Infantry's pushing forward, skirmishers falling back. And I think that these Alban Axe Warriors are about to meet their doom here. We'll see that cavalry is just kind of hovering in the background, biding its time. This is quite a few horse boys that are in good shape. And if they surround these Axe Warriors, they should be able to finish them. Let's check it out. Infantry getting singled out. It always hurts. This game's looking good. It doesn't get me as excited as Warhammer, but I have to admit, I've been enjoying some of these higher level replays coming in from the traditional players who were the competitive players in historical Total War multiplayer. So definitely enjoying it. I'm seeing some nice tactics, nice engagements. Panda Warrior is gaining a pretty serious advantage, but here's the black blades. I never pick them out. I'll actually show them to you. But Achilles is going to move into the forest at this point. That's going to give him some pretty serious cover from cavalry charges and archers.
Hidden units have been discovered.
So he's going to use the terrain to try and give himself a last stand, a worthy last stand. Ooh, here comes the flaming arrows. That's going to hit morale. I don't know if the flaming trees and stuff actually cause any damage here, but it looks cool. Music in this game is really quite good too. So here's Panda's army. His archers are moving in, maybe trying to get closer shots. Some of them might be out of ammo. Just being scouts here. I would assume he has to try and use up the ammo that he has, and he has a fair bit. Some of his horse boys even have some ammo. We're going to see the defensive formations for the troops in the forest. The arrows flying in. I like all the chanting that's going on right now. It's pretty cool sounding. The music, the chanting. Definitely a cool ambience about these battles. All right, here comes the horsemen moving around the flank. It's kind of hard to see battles in the woods on this game, but there's no way to actually make the foliage disappear where you can see in there. Quite a few troops holding up this flank. They don't want that cavalry to get clean rear charges. These Alban Axe warriors are probably about to be defeated. They've been singled out again. Here comes the horse boys. Just leaves this last pocket of defenders here who have gone into defensive geometry. They are hoping they can hold out. And let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can do it. Definitely says it's in favor of Panda Warrior at this point. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I have to assume he's going to use up the last bit of his arrows here. We've got spearmen kind of fainting out and about. Obviously, they don't like just sitting here having to eat this archer fire. That's going to be basically it for the archers. And you can see Panda's troops surrounding, planning out the kill. We're about to find out what these troops are made of.
The men are wavering.
The flaming arrows, nice touch because it's going to hit morale here. And then maybe a big all-in charge for Panda to see whether he can finish it. The power bar has swung quite a bit, so may be able to break the leadership here. And here it comes. Let's watch it. Comes the cavalry charge. Nice flank charge from the cavalry. Flaming arrows continue.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Here comes all these archers who are out of ammunition.
The battle is no longer in our favor.
And it sounds like the power bar is turning against Achilles here.
All hope is lost.
That was a pretty epic battle, folks. It's a pretty epic battle. So, good job, Achilles. Nice battle, Panda. Really enjoyed this. Thanks, guys. If you have more, feel free to send them. Hope you, the viewer, enjoyed this one. I know I did. So, nice battle. Nice phases there with the skirmishing, infantry fights, the patient engagements, the flank maneuver there from Panda. Very nice. Very nice. Really enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys. If you want to see more Thrones of Britannia, make sure to subscribe. I'll try and show some more from time to time. Obviously, I'm playing through a campaign, and people have been sending me some battle replays to show you as well, like this. So stick around. HeirofCarthage, signing out for now. Hope you all enjoyed it.